No, you're not imagining it. You can still feel them, even in silence. You've done the inner work, let it go, surrendered and grown. So why are they still in your energy field? Because you're not separate. There's no getting away from your twin flame. If that doesn't feel good, it simply means that you need to call in greater peace to that place, because in truth you don't know what it's like to not be with your person, because you were created together as one. There shouldn't be anything about that that feels bad or unpeaceful or upsetting. If anything does, it just shows there's healing to do. What will feel bad is if you're trying to sever a connection that cannot be broken because you're just cutting or trying to cut part of yourself off. The only reason someone would try to sever the connection is because something about it feels bad, but severing the connection won't make you feel better. A healing will make you feel better. Peace will make you feel better. When you have peace, you can be happy even if your external conditions are poor. If you don't have peace, you won't be happy even if you have the very best external conditions, including union. This feeling is always going to be your union, reminding you of this divine truth. This energy is going to be a message from the divine. Feel your feelings about it, especially if anything doesn't feel good, because it will be guiding you as to what to look at and heal. Thanks to this energy, you're able to notice what needs healing, in which case it becomes a very valuable divine message that's going to help you move forward on your union. So you don't have to mistake it for emotional attachment. Your twin flame's always going to be giving you your next steps, and if they're not right in your face, triggering you, they might still be triggering you from afar or energetically. So use those gifts. Those blocks, those upsets are the steps into union. Are you resisting from feeling their energy out of fear? Are you trying to avoid certain feelings? Because this is exactly what you don't want to be doing. If their presence or their presence in your heart is triggering grief or longing, well, those are the very feelings that you have to show up for and sit with and love yourself and give yourself what you're needing to fill that space. Because the more you do that, where every internal space that's needing love, and you put love there, you're bringing that tiny little piece of your consciousness into harmonious union. And when you've done that with enough pieces of your consciousness, union and harmonious union can come in. You don't have to heal everything for this to happen, but just clear enough of the blocks that are holding union away so union can come in for you. So please don't try to block the connection instead of understanding it. And this goes for physical blocking on social media or WhatsApp or whatever. You do not block to avoid a certain feeling. You feel that feeling and you love yourself there. That's what's going to bring you together, not avoiding the feeling. You should be able to feel the connection growing stronger as you deepen your union within. That's not to say that it's linear, because it is rarely, and don't expect to feel it increasing in a linear way. It's going to feel like it's going up and down a little bit. It's going to feel like it's changing like the seasons, bit by bit. There might be many different factors as to why you can feel the connection strongly one day and not so strongly the next day, and none of them are anything to worry about. If you're building inner union, that will naturally amplify your awareness of what's always been there, what's already there. Union is not something you create, it's something that you come into the realization of, and your alignment is going to be magnetizing their presence energetically, and it always happens energetically before it happens physically. When old relationships end, they end energetically before they end physically. When a new relationship comes in, it's going to come in energetically before physically. So if you're feeling it energetic, don't deny yourself the celebration. Are you tuned into their shared consciousness? You'll notice that when you heal something significant, your twin flame arises and meets you there. in your healing. So this is a really good sign that you are harmonizing spiritually, which is going to lead to your physical harmonization. This isn't just to stay in 5D, it's to have the whole thing. Don't worry about that. If you're associating their energy with pain instead of love, it's probably because of some painful experiences that you might have had, maybe with your person, maybe with other people, but it's time to recontextualize. If there's still pain that you're reminded of, or pain that's coming up and you're feeling it, you need to do your healing work on these areas of pain. These are the areas that your twin flame is pointing to for you to do your work of the day, so you can move forward into your union. And the intensity of it or the unpleasantness of it is always going to show you where the healing's needed. And this energy will also be a mirror showing you your own emotional state. I mean, is it happy? Is it not so happy? It's the not so good feelings, the hidden feelings under the surface, the buried feelings that you need to go and identify so you can acknowledge them and validate them and clear them and release them and bring love in their place. So you may well be feeling their energy, but if it's accompanied by emotions that seem to be coming with their energy, it could also be unprocessed emotions that you're having, in which case you work through them, or whoever the emotions are coming from. If they're not feeling great, then by all means work through them. Is your subconscious state still tied to the separation story? Like I said, if it brings back pain and you heal through it, be careful that you don't start running the same pattern again out of habit. Because if something's been healed, you shouldn't need to keep thinking about it. It could simply be a habit of mind. And habits of mind are not actually difficult to break. I mean, any meditating person will tell you that their body soon learned what time of the morning it was to sit down and meditate. If you do have bad habits of mind, there are many methods in which you can change them. I mean, meditation is one, mirror exercise is another. Have you claimed your eternal union on a spiritual level and in the physical as well? Or is there a part of you that's not choosing it or not claiming it and trying to disconnect from the person who is one with you? Because that's not going to work. You cannot cut cords with your twin flame. Cutting cords or quitting is not going to give you the relief you seek. Peace is going to give you the relief that you seek, and peace comes from healing. How would you feel if you completely trusted that your union was already complete? Because it is, like I said, it's not something that you create from scratch. It's something that was always there. Every person who's come into union and a harmonious union has said the same thing. Union was always there. It was just a question of coming into the realization of it. And the quicker you can come to the realization that your union has always been there, has always existed, has always been in you, has always been yours, then the sooner you'll see your union manifest in the physical. If you would like a bit more detail about attempting to cut cords with your twin flame, or feeling them when they're not there, or how to use all these tools to manifest union, please check out these videos here.